a place where nobody dared to go. The love that we came to know, they call it Xanadu. Oh, now open your eyes and see what we have made is real. We are in Xanadu. Hello everybody. Yes, Live at 5, small town singer in her slippers is back after public demand. Well, maybe a few friends have asked. So yes, I am back. It is wonderful to be back here. For those that are joining us for the first time, you've heard about the myth that is the legend. And I'm not talking about me, because I am the performer. I do weave some narratives, but there is someone very special behind the camera, the video, and his name is David. Hello, David.
Good evening.
So I could not do Live at 5, small town singer in her slippers in Western New South Wales, Dubbo, without my weatherman, Dirty Dave. No, I'm joking. He's an agronomist. I promised I wouldn't say that. Sorry. It's the pun on the dirt. Hello, David.
Yeah.
David, just, you know, what's been going on? I just have to say one word. Earthquake.
There was a mild tremor somewhere between Nyngan and Coonamble, and it was felt far and wide by many. Some pets were a little put off, I think, or a little bit more reactive to seismic than you were last night in your slumber.
Look, David's referring to the fact that I and you did not wake up at 2:30 when the tremor happened. So for those I've seen on ABC Western Plains, all the people that felt it, so yeah, I've got a bit of FOMO.
No damage.
That I missed
so
out.
I don't think.
Okay. So that's enough, is it?
Pretty right to not have an earthquake here. Okay. Thanks very much.
Yep. No,
Just had the house painted. There'd be cracks in everywhere.
David's referring to the fact that there is a different setting now here for Live at 5. Yes, we've had the house painted. Very exciting times. And Willow Ward, who's disappeared, she's very excited about the whole thing. But look, we digress. David, how was the weather today in the Dubbo region?
Stunning autumn day here in Dubbo after a few days of a small amount of rain, which was very much needed. So nothing like what they don't need on the coast, but somewhere in between what we got and what they get on the coast, southern New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia would kindly take most of it.
Yes, there seems to be a distribution issue.
There is. It is a vast land we live in, but yeah, 4 hours can be quite a contrast, even 2 hours.
Is it a Great Southern land, David?
It is.
Thank you.
The Great Southern
land.
Land.
Sorry, it is the Great Southern Land. So thank you, David, for that weather update. And I do, in all seriousness, want to do a shout out for all of those currently in the regions that are underwater and flooded, and hopefully this might bring a little bit of light relief today. So what is Live at 5 about? Well, it is about sharing songs and memories and stories. And today we're celebrating the 80s and the 90s. You know, I am a child of the 80s, hence the Love Lamp and my Xanadu tape. Now, yes, it was Xanadu that I sang at the beginning. And for those that are not familiar, picture a young girl roller skating along a sun-drenched veranda, singing at the top of her lungs to the sounds of Olivia Newton-John, drifting through the radio from the kitchen. And so that was me. I'm talking about me. So that was me in the 80s, growing up in rural New South Wales on the Liverpool Plains, loving the roller skating, loving the whole film and music that was Xanadu. Now, in the chat, if you know what year Xanadu was released, pop it in. So David, for all of the 2 people that are listening, I'm sure there's more than 2, but...
11.
Oh, great. Okay. What year do you think? Have they started?
No.
Okay. It's in the 80s. Okay. Is anyone having a go? Oh, just keep going. Okay, right. I
The
won't
hamster on the wheel in the Telstra thing is...
Oh,
Australian.
fair enough. Now I understand. Well, currently I'm working on a project. So you might have seen on Facebook, it's called My Echoes of Memory. And I'll have to read it because, this was the pitch. It's an intimate, interactive and deeply humane journey through the unforgettable sounds of the 80s and the 90s, laced with personal stories, reflections and moments of pure connection. And the reason that I'm doing this theatre piece is because I believe in the power and the healing of music, and also of all of us coming together with a shared joy and love of songs and how they unlock memories within us. So My Echoes of Memory is a living, breathing memory book. And I've been really grateful that I've had support so far from Dubbo Regional Council. I've had support recently from Creative Assembly at the pitch night, so thank you all the Dubbo creatives. Arana Arts, Studio 138. Look, I really do want to highlight what is going on with arts and community in the Dubbo region, because I could not do what I do without their support. And so they've all, through either in-kind or financially, given me, part funding to do a focus group. So members of the Dubbo community were part of that, and I got some very valuable feedback. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about it, because to me, it's not just about me telling my story, but it's people sharing their stories. And we created this incredible playlist with the focus group. And this was one of the songs that I sang. So I'm going to jump forward in time now. We've had the 80s. For those of you, I want you to picture when I'm singing this song, what were you doing in 1998? If you weren't alive, maybe turn to your parent or elder and ask, what were they doing in 1998? I'm going to throw it to you, David. What were you doing in 1998?
I had just moved to Corindi as an agronomist for CRT. I was actually playing rugby with your brother.
Right, yes, Corindi Rugby, yes, that is correct. And anything else significant at that time?
No.
No, because you know why it wasn't? We hadn't met yet. When did we meet, David? In Corindi.
Australia Day 2000.
Well done. Brownie points for you, that's correct. So I was, David, would you like to know what I was doing in 1998?
You're going to tell me.
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. I was overseas. I was living my best life. I was supply teaching, based in the UK, and I was going to see West End productions for like £15. I was travelling around Europe. Anyway, you get the gist. And please, if you have any songs of that time or memories you want to share, obviously wholesome memories on Facebook, that would be great. Well, I don't know.
You've got much faith in your audience.
Right, okay. Anyway, so while the long ramble is, have a think about what you were doing in 1998. And this song was an Australian group called Bachelor Girl. I was very, very honoured to meet Tanya Doko recently, the last couple of years. I think it was before lockdown. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Very excited to meet her. This song is Buses and Trains. Hey Mom, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you teach me a thing or two? You keep falling in love, which is kind of the same. I've sunk out at sea, crashed my car, gone insane, and it felt so good, I wanna do it again. Hey Mom, why didn't you warn me? 'Cause about boys was something I should have known. They're like chocolate cake, like cigarettes. I know they're bad for me, but I just can't leave them alone. So I walked under a bus, I got hit by a train, keep falling in love, which is kind of the same. I've sunk out at sea, crashed my car, gone insane, and it felt so good, I wanna do it again. Oh, that was great.
Nice.
Thank you. No, I didn't mean that, but thank you, David, for saying that was lovely. That was one of the songs I performed at the preview. And I do have to give an amazing shout out to our community here. Raylene Byrne is my accompanist for this project, and she's just been incredible. I get to work with some amazing musicians all around the region here, and buy locals for locals. Gosh, that should be a t-shirt, David. Buy locals. Dubbo, buy locals for locals.
Community only.
Okay, yeah, that could work too. Talk to the powers that be later. Okay, right. So look, thank you very much, everybody, for the support with this. And Raylene does a beautiful job of performing the songs. So for the focus we did Xanadu, Buses and Trains, and we did The Pretenders, Hymn to Her, where there was an interactive element. And for those of there out in the Book of Faces land who was part of that focus group, you'll know what that was. So, look, thank you for joining us today. Hello, darling. Willow Ward's very happy to join us. You going to come up, darling? She's coming up. She's here. She's here. Happy to be singing with us. Actually, thank goodness she's not singing with us. Like nothing, everybody can sing, even you, Willow. Yes, absolutely. But look, I just wanted to say I'm back live at 5 and love to have your songs, memories, requests. I started with the 80s and 90s, but as some of you know, I do also work with Sing Out, which is a dementia-friendly choir. So we cover songs from all the decades, even the modern ones, the Beatles. Yes, we do. So if you have songs from different decades that you would like me to perform and do my little twist, my small town singer in my slippers, yes. Why? Why am I a small town singer? Well, origin story, 25 words or less, because obviously, am I getting the wind up? Is it, how are we going for time, David?
You're late anyway, so.
Thank you, David. Excellent. So, small town singer. It was 2022, and there still is a day in August called Play Music on the Porch, and it's around the world. And so that year, I decided to sing a song on my porch that I then did we do it on Facebook? I can't remember.
I think so.
I think we did, yes. And then my daughter Olivia played guitar for it, and I changed the words to Small Town by John Mellencamp, John Cougar Mellencamp, John Cougar, JM. I don't know. He's called himself a lot, but you know who I mean. And that sort of went gangbusters, and it sort of gave me then the idea of maybe people wanted to connect. So that's how we started Small Town Singer during lockdown, and it sort of just kept going. So yeah, origin story. Oh, and because I had slippers on. Yeah, that's why. I sort of was, the top was business and performing, and the bottom, oh sorry, darling, you're right, yeah, was casual. So yeah, okay, sorry, darling. So that's the way we roll with this, and yeah, you're amazing. Yep, you're amazing. So, David, I will say farewell to everybody. Thank you for joining us, and let me know in the chat again. Also, if you're in Dubbo or close to Dubbo and you want to be part of my next preview, because thanks to Creative Assembly, I won the creative pitch, and I have some more money to put into this project because it's a community project, which I'm very passionate about. So, until then, enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Now, you staying there? Yes, you are. Okay, that's fine. I've changed the words, just letting you know. Do I need to say anything else, or have I covered everything?
Totally up to you.
Wonderful. He's a wonderful manager. He just gives me total creative freedom. Thank you, darling.
Like I have a choice.
I was born in a small town, hey Corindai, and now I live in a small town, hey Dubbo. You're actually bigger than that. I'll probably die in this small town, all those small communities. Most of my friends are so small town, and that's a good thing. My parents lived in the same small town. My job is in this small town, provides plenty of opportunity. Hey, educated in a small town, well, part of it. Taught the love of Jesus in a small town, thanks St. Joey's. I used to daydream in that small town, another born romantic, that's me. But I've seen it all in a small town. Have myself a ball in this small town. Oh yeah, country parties. Married my man, and we came to this small town. He's small town, just like me. No, I cannot forget from where it is that I come from, and I cannot forget the people who love me. Yeah, I can be myself here in this small town, and people let me be just what I wanna be. Thank you, Dubbo. Got nothing against a big town. Hey, cousins in Sydney. Still we'd see enough to say, look, who's in the big town? My bed is in a small town, and that's good enough for me. Well, I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in this small town. I'm going to probably die in this small town. And that's probably where they'll bury me, unless I want to be cremated or a tree or something like that.
Wicker basket or something.
I could be a wicker casket, that's correct.
That's maybe,
Yeah,
give it a few more years.
yeah, exactly. Anyway, Xanadu. See you next time.